Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Oh,
mind?
say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind? Hey,
Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me. Tell me, oh, tell me.
What's your talking to? You ready to go, Jen? You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Shit, what you thinking, what you thinking?
what's on your
Shit,
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Shit,
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
Tell me, what's on your
Shit,
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
Hey, what's on your
Oh, say
mind?
what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you
Linda,
thinking?
go.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking?
What's on your mind? Hey.
You know you love me. Hey, yay, gatekeepers. How y'all doing this evening? Yeah. Hey, gatekeepers. Happy Thursday and welcome back to the So What You Think channel. This is our official first show back after my little break. And I have to tell you, it actually feels good to be back in the room with y'all tonight. So listen, we're not coming in here stressed. We're not coming in here carrying the weight of the world tonight. Tonight is about relaxing, laughing, catching up, debating a little bit, getting back to what we do best over here as a community, which is talking mess about these doggone Duprees. You know how we do. No, we can't wait to talk about these people like a doggone dog. You know. And listen, I'm going to tell y'all already. Well, I'll get back to that. Okay, so of course, hearts for the chats, for the moderators. Let's do that. Let's put up some hearts. Let me send some up here. Hearts. Let me put some in here too this way. Okay, that's for the moderators. Thank you, moderators. I think they wanted them a little break too. Because even behind the scenes, we still be doing what we do. Y'all don't even know. All right, because they always hold us down and keep everything running smoothly around here. Now, baby, a lot has transpired while I was away. A lot, and tonight, one of the things, not tonight, but tomorrow, I'm gonna have to get into that whole scene between Leslie and Eva. Because what I'm not about to let y'all do is get wrong what was on the paper. Now, your interpretation of it and what it meant to you, how it made you feel, come argue about it tomorrow. You ain't gonna argue with me, though, because I'm about to tell you the facts and nothing but the facts. Because I feel like there were some points that we honestly missed, and we don't want to miss that in that conversation. But tonight, we're going to talk about what had happened was today on the show. And I know y'all going to be ready with all y'all little opinions and things. I don't care. You don't scare me. I don't care. Now, there's too much to discuss, too many sides to take, too many people to convince that they are right when they might be wrong, and those who are wrong when they might be right. We ain't got time to get into all that. We do not. But tomorrow night at the Argah Fest, y'all better come ready. And you know what that means? You know that means that we're going to need our 5 sponsors to unlock that panel. And once we unlock the panel, we can all go all night if y'all want to. Okay, we can all go all night if y'all want to. I don't really care. And anyway, if y'all ready to get into it, gang, let's see. So come tomorrow night with your comfortable clothes on, your fighting clothes, braid up your hair, put a little Vaseline on your face. Put your gym shoes on with some socks because you grip better with socks on. And that way, if your shoes get knocked off in the fight, you still got some on your foots to run down the street and you ain't got to be all the way barefooted. Bring your drinks and your drinks, your opinions, and we're going to get into it, okay? But just like tonight, now don't y'all do too much tonight now because y'all know y'all got to go to work tomorrow. Y'all know y'all got one more day. Before y'all get to let your hair all the way down, okay? Okay, y'all. Well, with that, I am going to unlock this. Wait, first of all, what am I talking about, child? I first got to pull out my romper room mirror and see who is down here typing in these doggone comments. Who that?
Who's that typing in the comments?
Raven Maniac says, hello, fellow gatekeepers, Miss Jim Mod Squad. I'm over here patiently and poignantly pondering the events of the week as I take my seat. I would try to be discreet while sipping some BTG tea. We heard that. Now, Miss Leal says, good evening, Miss Jen, gatekeepers and mods, and good evenings to you too, Miss Leal. Okay, so I got my thing dancing. Okay. Linda says, greetings, gatekeepers. Okay, phone, I'm going to need you to calm down because you're doing too much. You was doing too much. Okay, she says, greetings, cousin Tony Lynn, and to the mods. Tony Lynn, where are you, Tony Lynn? We miss you. Good evening, Miss Jen, Mod Squad, and Gatekeepers. Good evening to you, Scarlet Speedster, as well. Myrtle Tensor's in the house and says, hey, Miss Jen, Gatekeepers, and to the mods. Hello to you, too. Let's see who else we have. Our mods in chat rock. They do, Linda, Scarlet Speedster said. Don't forget tomorrow, everybody bring $2 for the tip jar. You know, tomorrow night, if all of y'all would drop $2 in the tip jar, and really, if you sent the tip jar over to the Cash App would be better because you know they take a piece of everything that you do over here. They take a piece of it. They do. Miss Lil says, good evening, Miss Linda Byers. I'm bringing some mango margaritas and fish tacos. Do that go together, girl? I don't know. This sounds good, though. Good evening, Jen, Gatekeepers gang. Glad to be able to join the chat. Linda, let me tell you something on the sidebar. Girl, how about I just got to text somebody talking about some they done sent some save the dates out. I'm like, child, you about to do what? With the who? I don't think so. I done been getting stuff together for your thing. I don't think so. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. All right. And Linda says hello to Myrtle Tensor. Veronica Warren says, good evening, Miss Jen, Gatekeepers gang. Glad to be able to join the chat. I don't know if I read that a second ago or not, so I just want to read it again because I didn't, I sidetracked myself talking smack. All right. Well, that is it. And with that, we are going to unlock these gates and see what had happened. Well, you know what? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all see the number below. Now, I know I just jumped on here, but y'all know that I was coming on here live tonight. This is proof right here. People be cheating on you right here. You know, people be like, I love you. And then the minute, the moment, the second, I come back where y'all at. Y'all over there cheating on other channels. I know what you're doing. Y'all trying to play me. You ain't about to play me. You was cheating on me. Oh, no. Somebody cheating on me. I could tell. I could feel it. But that's all right. We got to feel our way back over here. You know, you got to go over and play with the other people, then run back over here and play over here too. It's okay, though. It's okay. You know, y'all don't belong to me. You don't belong to me, but I do miss y'all. So, get on back in here. Get in here. The tea is hot. I should have played that song. Okay, Unicorn Jim says, good evening, Miss Jen and everyone. Hey, Unicorn Jim. And Jazzy Poetess says, good evening, Miss Jen and Gatekeepers. Hey, Jazzy Poetess. Everybody's important, cousin. Everybody's important. They just cheating on me a little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit. But you know what? Since they not in here, hold on. Since they not in here, they ain't gonna get to enjoy this. Hold on. Let me give y'all just a little taste of this. This is how we gonna jump into it tonight with our other song.
Gatekeepers,
Get in here. The tea was hot. Get in here. The tea was hot. Open up the gates and get in here. Gatekeepers, get in here.
what?
I know how much we love that song. Get in here. The tea was hot. Get in here. The tea was hot. Open up the gates and get in here. I love that song. All right. Let me catch these last few comments and then we're going to get into what happened today. All righty. Miss Jen, I must say that absence makes the heart grow fonder. Welcome back. Thank you so much. And I embrace that. Thank you so much. Good evening, Miss Jen, Tony Lynn, Elaine T, Gatekeepers Mod Squad. I remember to hit the like button on the way in. Did you? Because Belinda is the officer of the doggone like button. Y'all better hit that like. Y'all better hit that like button. All right. Well, you know what? Let me say this. One of the things that I enjoyed while I was off is that I had a chance to catch up and reconnect with people that I have not had a chance to connect with in a while. I sent every person. Well, maybe I better not say that because then somebody be like, but let me just say I took the time to do something for some people that's been in my life for a really long time. So that was enjoyable to have the time to be able to do that. Just something thoughtful. All right, y'all. Let me get ready to get out of it. Let me not get out of here. Let me get ready to get into it and unlock these gates. And let's talk about what had happened today beyond the gates. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. Well, baby, let me tell you something. Today was, I'm going to tell you something. Today made my mouth fall open a little bit. I don't know about y'all, but it did for me. I don't know about y'all, but it did for me. But we're going to get into it. First of all, Bill was up in his office giving plenty of attitude today. He had nothing but attitude. And then he's in there talking to Tomas like Tomas wasn't nothing to nobody, like Tomas worked for him. Oh, yeah, he do. But anyway, that ain't the point. He's in there just going, he just had attitude today. Bill, who put a bee in your bonnet? I'm just saying. So Bill is in there putting him in his place. And then he was like, and don't be getting Kat all up in the business trying to get involved with this case no more. Because she ain't on the payroll. You on the payroll. So then Kat walked in and said, well, you can add me. You can address me directly if you got something to say about me. Baby, Kat done put on this trench coat, jumpsuit, hot pants outfit. You can't tell her nothing. It's given half Inspector Gadget, other half, oop, do you see me now? It's cute though, girl. It is. It is. But she walked up in there. She was like, if you got something to say it to me, big boy. I was like, well, all right then. Now, Vanessa runs into Haley down in the uptown. Everybody was in uptown today, but ain't nobody ran into nobody. Ain't nobody seen nobody, but everybody all up and through. So this is why I'm trying to say, why y'all think this is a good place to be? Carmen San Diego, you right, Unicorn Jim. Listen. Why is this a good place to hang out if everybody hanging out over there? Then how come this is a good hiding spot for everybody? I do not understand because all y'all do is bump into each other over here. I be done found me a new sport. I'd rather sit in the car and talk. Ain't nobody about to go through all this with y'all. And yeah, Haley got on some more animal print. I want to know why. Hopefully I'll get to ask somebody one day. But anyway, Vanessa runs into her up at the uptown. And then she starts shading her like, do I know you? And I'm like, girl, you know her. Stop trying to play. But what I ain't understand is why come you thought that Vanessa was supposed to be owing you some kind of friendship connection or something? You know good and well that Danny is her best friend. Her and Nicole. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm sorry. Her and Nicole are her best friends, and they supposed to put her down because you bought a stanky house from her. Girl, do you know how many houses Vanessa sell? Do you not know Vanessa is a crime boss wife? Now she ain't got time to be messing with you like you nobody. You ain't nobody, Haley. But anyway, she ain't acting like somebody owed her something. So she was like, okay, yeah. I know you're upset about whatever. So Vanessa was like, but here's what I want to know. Why don't you go ahead and continue on to invest and buy that penthouse anyway? And she was like, what you talking about, Willis? She said, girl, you was about to buy that penthouse for Lynette, girl. And I'm saying, since she was going to buy it, why don't you go buy it? Haley was looking like, what? I mean, Haley, she is the realtor. She wasn't supposed to know this. The realtor wasn't gonna know. Girl, gone somewhere. This why you as slow as molasses on a cold morning running down the side of a tree in a mountain. Girl, gone somewhere. Now, oddly enough, though, Smitty was sitting right over there. Smitty sitting right over there, and you ain't heard, you ain't seen nothing. Y'all need some people got good eyesight around here. You got your glasses on. You got your Superman glasses on. You don't see Nessa and Haley over there talking. We need you to at least be paying attention. Now, Randy comes in to see Joey, and he want to know how it's going watching that reporter. And I was like, he watching the reporter? Leave to my little Smitty. So Randy said, it's okay. So far, nothing. So then he gets a call from from Vinny. I think was that the guy's name? He gets a call from, what's the guy's name, Vinny? Anyway, he gets a call. And so Smitty lets him know that he was like, well, he said that Smitty just left Uptown and he gonna follow. Joy was like, well, let me tell you something. I want for you to do the following of Smitty, not him. I want you to do it and I want you to come back in and report to me. And I'm like, we'll see how this goes. Now Leah also gets a call. There are eyes on them. Girl, you mean to tell me? Let me see something. You mean to tell me while y'all committing crimes that you shocked that eyes are on you like you was just supposed to get away with this forever and ever? Amen. Girl, stop. Don't get in a life of crime if you're not willing to think about at least the fact that you might get caught, because that's part of the thing. You might get caught. There are eyes on us? What? People looking? So anyway, she's like, I'll look into it myself. And then she gonna go into Nicole's office all, hey girl. Girl, you know you wasn't in there. It's nobody friend. Stop playing. You don't even like people like that. Hey girl, what's up? Listen. So I just stopped in, see what's going on. You know how you doing. Mm-mm. And Malone is on top of the job. Just wanted you to know that. She's like, so do you know who broke into my computer yet? She was like, no, but I also wanted to see, do you recall anyone maybe being in your office that you just forgot about? You ain't said nothing. You hiding, girl. I mean, anybody? Can you think of anybody? So Nicole starts thinking back, and she thought about the fact that Smitty was in her office that day, and she was like, oop, no. I can't think of nobody directly right now. I can't touch this outside. I can't think of nobody directly right now. I don't know. I don't think I know nobody, no. Cause she ain't about to turn in her son-in-law. You can hang that up, ma'am. She don't know nothing. She ain't seen nothing. She ain't about to say nothing, okay? So Leah was like, okay, because it did take her a long time. So while she in there in deep thought, right? Because Nicole literally just started staying into space. I do that sometimes. I don't know what I be thinking about, but sometimes my mind, I be thinking about stuff that I be like, oh, wait a minute. What we doing? My imagination be gone, child. But anyway, she was over there thinking back, and she's like, yes, man, it was in my office. Oh, my God. So Carlton came in, thank God, because he had an opportunity to break this mess up before Leah got the question too hard. Like, girl, what you standing out of space for? What's going on? But even though both of them noticed that she was standing out of space. So she was like, oh, no, everything's fine. So then Leah went on and left. And then Carlton was like, girl, you all right? I'm like, child, just be glad you the one asking. Now, Naomi wants Ashley to say something about this Grayson thing. And Ashley wants to help out, though. And Naomi wants her to, she's like, but I want you to know, girl, no matter what you do, I'm going to stand by you. That's a friend. Now, that's a friend. I love my friends. God knows. Now, I love Hopper. God knows I do. But I don't know if I'm going to stand by you if you put somebody about to do something to you, girl. I'm going to call the police. Girl, I will help you being hiding out over my house. I ain't come to pick you up, but I send you an Uber. Wait, I can't send you no Uber because there's my stuff tied to. But I tell you what, you get the Uber, and I pay for it. You know, I'm that kind of friend. I'm scary. You can't put me in your mess because you in no mess. I mean, I can help you, but from over there. From over here. From over here. I help you from over here. See back here? Can you still hear me? Can you see me, girl? Because I can't be all up on it, child. Not me. Not me. I ain't that kind of person. But she was like, no matter what happened, girl, I'm going to stand by your side. I was like, girl, that's a good friend. I want a friend just like you, girl. Now, Grayson done showed up to the hospital talking tough. Did y'all see that? Grayson walked up in there and he grabbed Leah and pulled her to the side. And he was like, he was kind of rough with it. And he told her to leave Ashley alone, or I will blow this whole operation up sky high. Now, Grayson, I think that's very brave of you, sir. But I think I don't know if you know who you talking to now. You get beside yourself. But I thought it was brave. Seeing that Leah had also had to remind him that she's the one who had that knife put in him. And I can do it again if I want to, okay? You better calm down. We're grabbing on my arm this hard. Talking loud in this hospital. Now, Nicole and Carlton are in there talking. I don't know. Let me tell you, sidebar. What they doing to Carlton? But it's like they trying to downplay his fineness or something, and I don't like it. What is we doing? Bring back the white pants. But I digress. But anyway, they in there talking, and he said, I wanna take you where we can celebrate, we can do something to take your mind off today as your anniversary, right? Because it's still the day of the anniversary. And so she said, what we gonna do? He said, we're gonna go-kart ride. And she's like, oh my God, we haven't done that since we was in Japan. You know what? I'd be doggone if I tell you I'm about to do something special for you. That's a small thing, but a nice thing, but a cute thing. And then you got the 1 up, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up me by telling me, you say he look like, hey, Kool-Aid. He do look like a picture of great Kool-Aid, but it's cute though. I just don't know that I like this color on him. I don't know, but I do like it. Was the pants purple too? I can't remember. Can't recall. But anyway, let me see where I was at. Hold on. Oh. So anyway, he gonna tell her I'm gonna take you go-kart ride. And then you gonna 1 up, 2 up, 3 up his little sweet just to tell him I haven't been go-kart riding since my father took us to Japan. Girl, shut up. Ain't nobody ask you how letting it go. Ain't nobody ask you that since. Girl, ain't nobody ask you that. Let me see what you said. Hold on. Wait, I can't see it over there. Carlton creeped me out today. The Japanese memory didn't give sweet guy remembering it. It gave stalker. I thought she was the one that brought it up. She the one brought it up. Yeah, since my father took us in Japan. And he ain't a stalker. He was there first. They've been friends. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. He liked her. He got her now. Let's see how it go. No. All right, anyway. She was like, I haven't been since we went in Japan. And so she's excited to do so with him, though. And I'm thinking, is Dr. Rollins about to show up and go with him, too? Because Nicole will get down like that. Well, you can join us, too. Why don't you, Dr. Rollins, Kyle, if you want to go? You don't mind, do you, Carlton? Because, girl, you be trying to be clueless when you be being a player. A playeress. You do. Carlton also suggests that maybe they can bake a cake. If I knew you was coming, we could bake a cake. Bake a cake. Bake a cake. You want to bake a cake later on, okay? After we get through with joyride. Anyway. And then she said, now, of course, Nicole with her fast tail gonna say, well, maybe we'll see how it goes. And I'm like, girl, you so fast. You just smelling yourself, girl. You is old fast tail. Now Leah told Grayson that he the one who chose to go rubbing all up next to and getting all next to and getting all close with Ashley and put her in it. I ain't put her in it. You put her in it, which you went over there liking it because you know you had an assignment and you should have stayed focused, but you didn't. Leah said, me? Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus? She says, what you get for not focusing on me? And now you done bought Ashley all up and throughout it. That's not my fault. Now we gotta use it. Okay? Next time I tell you to stop messing with people, maybe you will. And he was like, you a monster. And she said, the people above me don't play at all. And ain't no getting out. You been jumped in and you can't jump out. I told you it's the Roach Motel. Roaches check in, but they don't check out. So you can't get, once they jump you into a game, baby, you jumped in. You jumped in. It's up and stuck. It's forever and ever. Amen. Maybe they didn't explain to you what it is being part of a gang. Plasma gang, dancing gang. It don't really matter. Once you in the gang, you gang. Okay? Now, Kat tells Bill what she thinks. And Bill got smart with her too. I'm like, Bill, I don't know what's wrong with you. He told her, you need to focus on that little purse business. I was like, ooh. He said, you need You need to get your focus over there on that little purse business that you got going and not over here on mine. So then she went off and said, what concerns my people concerns me. And don't be talking to me like I work for your daughter. We work together. Thus it's called the Chelsea cat business. Don't get it twisted. Okay. And I got time for that. And I got time for this. And Bill was like, stay out of my business. Your sleuthing days are over. I don't think so, sir. I don't think so. The only thing she missing is a magnifying glass so she can see closer to the situation and some Ray-Bans, them Ray-Ban glasses that's got them cameras in it. That's all she need. Because she got the outfit on. She ready to go. Hair already slicked down. She already got the bust down. So don't decide bust down. Don't try that. Don't try that. And tell her to mind her business. Cat don't know how to mind her business. How many times we got to tell y'all that? Besides that, we like it when she don't mind her business. We do. So then Bill says, stay out my business. Your sleuthing days is over. And I know he meant it because, baby, when Bill got up, Bill buttoned up that jacket. And you know whenever Bill buttoned up that jacket, Bill ain't playing with nobody no more. He stood up and buttoned up that jacket and buttoned it real hard. But Cat don't care. She gonna interrogate somebody anyway. She do not care. She just like her mama Leslie. She gonna do what she want to do anyway. She ain't thinking about you. Hey, Veronica. Hey, Peggy. She ain't thinking about you. She not. And don't care. Hey, Lightning Storm. Let's see who else came in here. Hey, Lightning Storm. And I know we got Unicorn Jim earlier. She don't care, Bill, about what you talking about. You ain't running nothing. Anyway. Haley. Let me find a picture. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Haley lets Vanessa know that they can't buy nothing else right now because we just bought a home in St. Bart's. So we are plumb tapped out for wanting to buy anything right now, honey. We good. Got us a big old house over there in St. Bart's, girls. We chilling like a villain, girl. We is. We do. We don't need no penthouse. We don't need no stinking penthouse right now. We got something. We got a house over in St. Bart's, girl. Look it up. You know how much that costs, right? Because we ain't need to buy no little condo, girl. We don't need all that. And she says, well, I thought maybe that since it was something that you all were willing to buy and you was going to let Lynette use it, that maybe you would just want to buy one. And she was like, no. I figured out that Lynette was a user, and I'm just glad that I finally listened to my Bill. Hey, be on purpose. I'm just so glad that I listened to my Billy Bill tell me that she was dangerous. And Vanessa was like, well, girl, if you change your mind, let me know. Because, you know, a real estate agent always be real estate. And they just need to sell you something. Girl, they ain't got time to sit there talking with you with a whole bunch of jaw jack. And you don't want to buy a condo, fine. Okay, now. Smitty goes to room 23. And Randy done followed him there. And I'm like, when I wasn't looking at first, I thought this was a nice door. And I'm like, when they get a door this nice attached to a shaded motel. But on second look, it was kind of a raggedy door. But child, I don't know. Do motels get peepholes? I mean, do people be taking time to put a peephole on the motel door? I don't know, because I ain't been in one but once in my lifetime when we was little. I told my daddy we can't stay. We was traveling somewhere. I was like, I cannot. You know, that's funny because I was a kid. I was like, I cannot stay here, Daddy. It's a motel. We need to go somewhere else. Like I'm paying for something. All I knew is that this was not the accommodations that I was used to staying in, even though we were traveling through the South and he needed to get somewhere and get a little sleep right quick. But I was like, we cannot stay here, Dad. I can't stay in a motel. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't like that. Now, Joey reads a note. Child, I thought we had some tea right here at first. I did. I was like, ooh, Vanessa. But anyway, Joey reads this note where the woman says that she had to leave and to become the woman that she is destined to be and that she loves him. And then Nessa came in there and she was like, what you reading? Sidebar. I think I'm tired of looking at this little round lamp on the bar because I don't understand why it's there. I do not understand. Do this belong to somebody? Somebody explain this lamp to me. Was this somebody, mama, daddy, sister, uncle, brother, grandmama lamp? Because I don't understand why it's at the bar. Like I could see if it was at somebody's house or something, but at the bar we gonna plug up a lamp on the end of the bar. Can somebody explain it to me? Do this be going on at the casino? Do this mean something? Is it good? What's the problem? Because I don't get it. I'm tired of looking at this thing now. We could take this down. Let's put something else up there. Put it against the wall somewhere. Put it in the corner, but we don't need it on top of the bar. But anyway, I digress. So he was reading a note, and Nessa came in, and she was like, "What's going on?" He said it was a letter from Heather, his sister. And I'm like, "Oh, Heather, the sister." Mm, okay. Now, Randy gets a text from Haley while he over there trying to do recognizance work, over there seeing what Smitty doing. And I'm surprised one thing. Let me go back and say this. I don't know how he recognized this was Smitty. Because Smitty got he got the cap on and got the hoodie on. So how do you, he ain't got his glasses on. So how do you know this is Smitty, Randy? He got the disguise on, Randy. You talking about you following him. You ain't seen nothing because we ain't seen nothing neither. But anyway, Randy gets a text from Haley to come meet him. And she was like, "Come on, meet me. What you doing? Where you at? He was like, "I'm busy right now." She was like, "No, drop what you doing. I need you to come meet me because we need to talk about something. So come on now." And so he went on, ran off before he could see who it was that Smitty went to see. Because maybe Smitty cheating. You know, he don't know who he in there to see. He don't know Jacob in there. Thank God. Because if he had seen that child. But Smitty, your disguise not working. Your disguise not working. I suggest you put on a blonde wig or mullet or something and get you a beard or something. And then put some lifts in your shoes or something because we know it's you. Because even Randy know it was you. That ain't my fault. Now, Bill don't want Cat hurt. Let me go back to another picture because I think this is where I lost pictures at. So let me go back. So Bill don't want Cat hurt. And he said, "You need to let sleeping dogs lie." And asked if he's gotten through to her. And she was like, "Mm-hmm. I hear you." And then when he left out, she was like, "I hear you, but I don't agree." Then Tomas wants her to chill too, because she playing with his job and everything is in danger now. And y'all know Cat don't care. Leslie Jr. don't care about the problem she causing. All she care about is what she need to do now. How many times we got to tell y'all that? Now, Naomi and Ashley, they keep talking, and Ashley is scared. Somebody is beating on the. Then somebody start beating on the door. Baby, if you beat on my door like that, I don't know. Don't beat on my door like that, like you done lost your mind. If somebody ain't chasing you and your life ain't on the jeopardize, don't beat on my door like that. Don't do that. Hey, Lillian Foy, don't do that. But anyway, he was beating on the door. And then he tells her, he said, "Listen, pack all your stuff. We got to go right now." He came in locking the door and letting down the shades. You know, sidebar. Dear light-skinned people. Dear white people. Letting down the shade don't do nothing if your life is on the jeopardize. Just so you know. Now, I know that sometimes, you know, in y'all neighborhoods, y'all do like to leave y'all windows wide open, which I can't talk because my mama did it all our life and we had a huge picture window. But baby, you can see through our house from the front to the back. Every day of our lives, front to the back, until it was time to go to bed and we closed the curtains up. Okay? And people would walk past in and everybody was going to look up in the window because we was the only ones with our windows open like that. But it was like that every day of our lives. Okay? Hey, Elaine. But anyway, letting down the shade don't protect you from ullets flying by. Ping, ping, ping. That's not going to stop it. It's going to go right through the shade, child. And they don't mind guessing, you know, where the ullets are supposed to land. They don't mind. They don't mind guessing. So it ain't going to save you. But anyway, he stopped. "You got to leave. Come on, go with me right now. We got to go right now. I'm going to go grab my mother. I'm going to grab my mama at that nursing home. I'm going to get my mama out of there. I'd have been like, hold on, excuse me, sir. Hold on. Who is we? Who is we, sir? Because we ain't about to go nowhere. I ain't about to go. Ain't no I and we. See, I ain't going nowhere. You and your mama can go, but I'm not going with y'all. I'm gonna let you and the elderly sick lady slow us down on the road, sir. I don't think so. Now I'm not being funny, but after a certain age, people got a wee all the time. So if she ain't got some depends or something on, our life can be on the jeopardized just for 4, 5, 6, 7 wee breaks. And I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I ain't about to do it. 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 I'm not going with you. And this is what she was like, I'm not going. And Naomi was like, well, she ain't going nowhere with you. I was like, first of all, Naomi, fall back because ain't nobody talking to you, girl. This is between Ashley and, excuse me, hold on. Is it me? Is Grayson's face dirty on one side and not on the other one? Let me go up here and get some more pictures. Hold on. Let me look. Is it? Look at him. Did something happen where the stuff got rubbed? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me find another picture. Hold on. Okay, so did something happen where he was in scene and they forgot to put the dirty stuff back on the other side of his? Because look on the left side. Look on the left side. Nah, this is the third picture. Here go the fourth one. Nah, somebody forgot to put the dirty stuff on his face now. Y'all forgot he was in scene tussling or something or another. And he ain't got enough dirty stuff on the left side. Now I digress, but I had to just caught my eye. And I'm like, what is going on here? But anyway, Grayson shows him a picture. He's like, look, girl, these people is after you. They trying to come get you. They trying to come get you. I might be ahead of the thing. I might have jumped ahead. I think I did. Now, hold on one second. Let me find where I was now. Anyway, Naomi said, my friend ain't going nowhere with you. My friend ain't going nowhere with you. And I don't blame her. I'd have said that too, but you know, whatever. Now, Nessa wants to talk about Heather. Can we talk about her? You can't talk about her now. And what's got you thinking about her now? He was like, I miss her. She disappeared without a trace, and she asked not to be found. And she was like, well, try to find her. He was like, no, I'm trying to honor what she said. Child, since when do we got to honor people talking about don't look for me when I want to know where you at? I'm about to look for you then. You my sister. I'm going to look for you if I want to. You can't stop me. I'm going to be typing. I'm going to find you. Girl, you been gone long enough now. You done had enough peace and hair grease. It's enough of that. We got to find where you at, girl. But anyway, he says she asked not to be found. And he knows wherever she is fine because she is tough as nails. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. I think she the one over Leah. We was thinking Leah's his sister, but now I'm thinking that she the one over Leah. Because now Leah's reading a little weak. But I don't know. Because it's another lady coming. Or the light of persuasion. I think she gonna be the one over the whole thing. But we got to see. I need to calm down. Y'all be trying to jump to so many conclusions. Don't even know what you're talking about yet. Just the conclusion jumping. But anyway. Now, Haley and Randy done met up at Uptown to tell him about Nessa wanting to sell her condo. I didn't understand why this was so important, but she's interested. Nessa, she says, but what I find interesting is that Vanessa didn't seem to know nothing. Haley feels that she finally can breathe, and they are getting closer to living off that insurance money and that college fund and maxing out his credit cards. Okay, so here's what I'm asking y'all writers. Where was somebody in the next booth to understand? What I don't understand, why y'all keep playing up in our faces like this? Y'all having pure facts and all this stuff and evidence being spoken out loud, and ain't nobody there to hear. What's the point? Now, I told y'all that we as people of color are impatient with our TV shows. We need y'all to wrap up some of these storylines. We need somebody to overhear and then say, well, at least you got to pay me so I don't talk. But what's the point of having her in here telling the facts about the $10 million and the funds and the this and the that and the fifth and the third? What's the point if y'all ain't about to get somebody caught up? We want somebody caught up. But anyway, we can finally be maxing out his credit cards. She can't stand you, Bill. Haley can't stand you. Now Grayson shows Ashley. He was like, look right on my phone. They've been watching you. Sometimes it feel like somebody's watching me. Girl, they watching you, girl. You said soundproof boots. That's funny. Might be, because it seemed like it could be. But anyway, he's like, look, they've been watching you. They sent me a picture of you today. And Naomi told Grayson that she was not going nowhere with him. And Grayson told her that she ain't the one to talk. Baby, then I'm tell y'all something. This right here is the part that almost took me out right here. Grayson was like, let me tell you something, little Naomi. Let me tell you something. You ain't the one to be sitting up in here talking because your husband is dirty too. Your husband ain't worth a doggone. Your husband Jacob, who goes by Rashad. Rashad ain't worth a doggone. And he said, and you don't seem shocked by that, huh? Why you not shocked by that, huh? Huh? He was very suspicious. That's all I can say. Baby, my mouth fell open. He was like, let me tell you something. Don't come in here pointing that finger at me. Because you ain't want to talk. Because Jacob is a dirty dog. He's a dirty cop too. Because he was out there. Do you know his name is Shad? Do you know your husband's name is Shad on the street? Did you know that? Did you know that? I was like, oh, girl. Ooh, I was over here clutching my pearls. I was like, oh my God. Y'all need to
Craig, calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Oh my God.
Calm down.
Ooh, I had to calm down because I was like, what did little Grayson just say? That's all I can tell you. That's all I can say. Okay. But anyway, I was let us skip. Hold on. For this theme today, Grayson, listen. I got something for you. Oh, we enjoyed that scene with you talking crazy, the way that you did, putting all the information on out there, the way that you did, sir. We approve. We did. Now Jacob and Smitty are over there bumbling things like Lucy and what is her name? Ethel. Just bumbling stuff, okay? And Jacob's answering text messages from the guy and finding out the folks finding out what they want him to do. And he sent a message, what you want me to do? Let me know what you want me to do. I'm handling got it. You send it. Let me know. You got it. You get it. You got it. I'm like, child. I'm gonna tell you what I need you to do, Jacob. This is what I need you to do. Lean in. Listen real close. I'm gonna need you to call your fine daddy Elon to come get you before you get caught up in the rapture. You about to get caught up. I need you to call your fine daddy and tell your daddy to blow the whistle or whatever he got to do and get you up out of there. That's what we need him to get you up out of there. Because you in too deep, sir. You in deeper than you can handle. I don't trust you with this kind of carrying on. I don't. This ain't your ministry. Streets ain't your ministry, sir. You a Smitty. Now, Carlton and Nicole at Uptown. Everybody at Uptown today. Smitty was there. Haley was there. Vanessa was there. Randy was there. She there. He there. Here, pig there. Pig everywhere. Pig. I'm just saying. Old McDonald had a farm today. You understand me? But they in there talking. Having a good time. And they reminiscing over old times, and the go-kart riding was fun and blah, blah, blah. She's glad that we did this. It helped her get her mind off the anniversary. And that her and Ted had a chance to talk to and make peace, and now at least we'll be good little divorced couple. I also learned that Ted told me that he sidelined you on the day that we met, and that he was like, "Yeah, he did." She was like, "Oh," and then they gonna go to kissing and smooching and can. I don't know why they in there kissing and smooching and pitching woo. Kat walked in and she was like, "Oh, girl, we done told you about your mama. Why you talking about Eva, mama, girl? You need to check on your mama, your mama." Toot toot. Hey, beep beep. Do 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 do. Hey, beep beep. Girl, you better come get your mama. Hey, Glory, you better come get your mom. While we talking about people's mammies and things, I'm just saying. Well, the snake Haley got past the gang at Uptown. No one saw her there. And now she's at Bill office and she is drunk as a skunk and ready to party like Pepe Le Pew. "Oh, Bill, let me take you to the Casbah." She ended just having herself a time drinking and can. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Chug-a-lug the Dom Perignon. The Dom Perignon. Girl, what is we doing? You don't be, let me tell you something about classy people. We don't do that. We don't do that. You know, be chug-a-lugging the Dom Perignon. What's wrong with you? But anyway, she was ready to party, and Bill was looking at her like, "The what?" I was like, "Yeah, that's your wife. She's your queen to be here. That's yours. All that's you right there. See, look, this what you traded Danny up for right here. Look, Bill. That's your woman. This your woman." Now, Ashley is mad, and Grayson got nerve to be asking her to just blindly come follow him somewhere. She was like, "I ain't about to follow you nowhere. And as a matter of fact, we ain't together no more. We is broke up. It is over, kaput, done. That is it. Pull the curtain down. That is all, sir." But that's all, folks. And then Grayson just gonna walk out to my, "Well, you be careful." Grayson wasn't thinking about nobody booty side but his. Nobody booty side. Well, you gonna leave this woman here in the midst of all this foolishness that you done bought this mess up in her house. Well, I just want to tell you, be careful. And then he got out of town, clown. He got on neck bone. He did. And then she tells Ashley, "Oh, girl, I am not okay." But I will be. Girl, I like to have yourself a quick cry and then move on, girl. Don't you got to keep on crying over these folks, girl. Cry, and then move on. That's the way to do it. Feel sad and then move on. Now, Jacob did not tell his daddy he got attacked, punched in the rib and in the face. You didn't tell his daddy that. You didn't tell your fine daddy that, did you? Then Naomi calls and asks him, and she was like, "What's going on with Grayson?" And he was like, "What you talking about?" She was like, Grayson was just over here at Ashley's house. He done got abbed out. He done got hit in the side with the knife and everything. What is going on?" She said, and then, let me tell you this. He showed Ashley a picture of the people had been following him around, right? But I was there with her that day. I wasn't in the picture, but I was there sitting there with her. So I don't know, is they watching me too? So he get off the phone and he told Smitty, he was like, "I don't know if they watching Naomi too now." Child, this is a mess. This is a mess. It's an absolute positive mess. But we love it. We do. Everyone sip tea, because we do love it. It's messy. It's a messy mess, but we love it. We do. Okay. We are with glee with our cups to our lips, and we're just like, "Oh, this is just so, look at all this going on. I can't believe all this is happening." We love it. We do. Okay. Now, Cat teases. Let me go up and find this picture. Hold on. Give me a second. Now, Cat teases her mom that she didn't see her come in And she was like, you was preoccupied. But what I want to tell you, Mom, is that I'm so excited for you. And it's so nice to see you with a man who is putting a smile on your face. And I can see that Carlton, big old fine self, is doing that for you. I'm glad for that for you, Mom. I was like, girl, shut up. You know, in real life, we'd have been like, Mama, get your lips, get your hand, take your hands off my mama, tramp. You know, that's the way we would have did it. Get your hands off my daddy, tramp. Come on now. It's too soon. But she was like, I'm glad for you, Mama, that you got somebody and it's just so wonderful for you. And Nicole hugged her. But girl, your mama, listen to this. I know you glad for your mama, but girl, your mama gets around. She gets around. Because he ain't the only one. He ain't the only one, girl. Now, Nessa wants to know more about Heather. She's still on it. Like, what can I know about Heather? But we'll wait till Joey was ready to talk about it. Girl, that's smart. Don't be pressing on man. And I do want to say, Vanessa's makeup been looking very beautiful here lately. It has. Very nice. They are beating her face for sure. They are. Now, Bill knows Haley ain't drank no whole bottle of Dom Perignon, girl, by yourself. So who you been drinking with? So now you got a brain, huh, Bill? You know, sidebar, Bill look good in his pinstripe suit. Don't nobody say nothing about it. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Bill looking good in that pinstripe suit with the vest. He is. But anyway, he was like, girl, I know you ain't drink no whole bottle of liquor by yourself. So who was you drinking with? And she was, because I was hoping that she was so drunk that she was about to start talking off the top of her head. It ain't too late because she's still drunk. So please let us say something, slip of the tongue. What's what we need? So she was like, oh, what, you monitoring me now, Bill? Bill, is you monitoring what I'm doing now? I can't even get one little drink on you. Now you watching what I'm doing? Slurring and can on, lying and can on. So Bill brought up Lynette. She was like, oh my God, I can't believe you back on that again. Can I just be happy? I'm happy. Don't you want to be happy with me? But I don't want to talk about that. I mean, we got her out of our lives. She's out of our lives. She's out of our lives. We got to talk about that. Okay? You bringing down the vibe. I'm in here trying to be drunk and stuff and have a good time, be a party girl. And you in here trying to talk about serious stuff, but I don't want to talk about that. And then Bill gets a text message that says, we'll recheck Lynette Wise transpo ASAP from Keegan. Now, here's what I'm asking. So what? What this mean? What this supposed to mean? Because it seemed to have really been a thing for Bill that the person says, we'll recheck Lynette Wise transpo ASAP. Why? Why what? What we care? Why we care? Why we care? Because you can reach me by air. You can reach me by trailways. You can look on the airplane. She ain't gonna have been on none of that. She ain't about to be on none of that. So whatever. I just want to know, why was this a thing? Do y'all know? Because I don't know. I know they talked about before they couldn't find how she left, but we gonna recheck. You ain't about to find nothing, so we don't care about that. Look on her phone. That's what we need you to do. Look on her phone. Check her text messages. Do that, and then we'll be impressed. Now, Ashley got a plan. And then she gonna leave, and Naomi stayed behind and told her that she gonna text her. She said, text me and let me know you safe. Naomi, baby, is you safe? Because why is you still up? Do you really think, girl, that why they looking for you? I'm gonna be at your place of residence by myself? No, man. I ain't about to do it. I'm not. I ain't. Sidebar. I'm just trying to check on something because you know Ashley is anal retentively neat. So I was just trying to make sure things was completely neat around there before I had to read her. But I guess it's neat enough. All the books is stacked up neatly. Baby, that is the smallest shelf I done seen in somebody's house. Girl, you a nurse. They don't pay you down there to the hospital to Garland Memorial. You need to quit and go to go get you another job somewhere else. But anyway, Naomi stayed behind at Ashley's house. Girl, you brave because I would not have did it. Now, Jacob wants the whole story on this crime ring to just come down. He was like, we need to just go and get things done and wrap this thing up fast as we can. From the very top, that's what we need. Because that's I'm risking my life, all that. Then some more loud banging started on the door. I was like, why do people get the banging around here for? I don't like all that loud banging. Knock on my door gently. And even then, I'm suspicious of that too. But don't be beating on my door like you done lost your mind. Don't do that. But anyway, when the beating started on the door, Smitty was scared. He jumped in the bathroom because I guess that disguise he got on is not ullet proof. It's not ullet proof. And ain't nobody, something could still get through. So he was like, ooh, let me get up in the bathroom and hide. Because, they probably not going to look in the bathroom for nobody, Smitty. They probably not. They probably not. They might look under the bed. They might open up them drawers and look in there, look in the lamp. But they ain't going to look in the bathroom. Don't you? And especially if you pull a shower curtain. Ain't nobody gonna look in the shower. Just get in there and lay down on the floor in the tub and turn the light off. Ain't nobody gonna look in there. They not. Especially with that outfit you got on. Ain't nobody gonna know you in there. It's invisirating, ain't it? It's like you invisible, man, right? Anyway. Jacob grabbed his heater. And he was looking through the thing. He was like, oh man, it's Grayson. So he opened up the door and it was Grayson. And Grayson was like, listen, let me tell you something, Rashad. Let me tell you something, Rashad. I know who you are. And I know that you ain't on no undercover work. You been lying the whole time, sir. I know you not up under no Secret Service deputy dog work. You been lying. No, that ain't what it was. He told him, he said, I know that you are not really a dirty cop, but that you're working undercover. I'm saying it wrong. He was like, I know that you're working undercover, man. And you've been lying to me this whole time while my life been out here on the jeopardize. You telling me to be straight up with you, but you wasn't being straight up with me. And come to find out, man, you out here all undercover and protected and whatnot. And he was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, Jacob Rashad. Jacob, listen, just call your daddy, boy. Because you got everything jacked up. Everything. Oh, I hit that by mistake a second time. All right, let me hit some of these comments. Now, they said that they were starting something new, the comments. They said if you highlight a comment, it's going to change colors when you unhighlight it. So let's see if that's so. Nope. People telling a tale. If you, maybe they mean this. If you highlight a comment. Yeah, but that's not new. It's been doing that. Okay, never mind. Let's read some of the comments before we get out of here, shall we? Jazzy Porter says, good evening. I can't watch any other BTG review channels. What you saying, Unicorn Jim girl? What you saying? And thank you. But thank you for watching. You watch the other channels too. Just come back and over here and watch with me too. Miss Jen, I must say this absent. Oh, wait. We read this earlier. Hold on. I'm not going down far enough. Okay, Miss Jen, I hope you had some much needed rest. I did. Carmen Sandiego, she did look like that. Lightning Storm says, hey, gatekeepers, glad we're back. Me too. Hopefully, Bill is getting closer to phony Haley scam. She needs to have the PI follow Haley. Thank you. Let that private investigator follow her. I would have loved to be in the booth eavesdropping when she was on the phone with Randy. We're all hoping that Scaly gets busted, given that Kat is playing Nancy Drew once more. Jazzy Porter says Jacob is messing up, letting everyone know where he's. Everybody know where it's at. I'm telling you, this is Jacob may as well become the candy lady on the block. Sell some icy cups, some Chico sticks, get some Boston baked beans, some lemon heads, get some of them penny cookies, even though you can't charge them. Now need to be nickel cookies because we don't print pennies no more. Get some nickel cookies and sell them up to it. Get some icy cups, get some cold pops, get some cold juices, sell some snowballs. You might as well get a line going on around that thing. Everybody know you in there. And now his life, along with Ashley, Naomi, and Smitty, are in grave danger. Got their life on the jeopardize. Leah ain't got no friends. She sure ain't. Her only friend is the almighty dollar with this crime ring she is neck deep in. Ooh. I was clutching my pearls when Grayson snatched Leah by that arm. Baby, I was like, baby, do you know you grabbing that? Show that I was that close to laughing my head off when I saw that. Was that Joey, that Leah? I don't know. Grayson ain't playing no more nice. He not. Grayson grew some cojones with that grab. He did. They gave the appearance, see, then it's worth it. If somebody put their hands on you, could be like, at least I had grabbed you up and snatched you up that day. They gave the appearance that Joey called Leah, or was it just a coincidence that it happened to make a call to someone else at the same time? I don't know. That's a good point, though. But Joey said he don't know where his sister is, so he couldn't have called. Because that person called to say there's gonna be trouble right here in River City. Not where his mother and Ashley are concerned, but Ashley is done with Grayson after what he told her. She should be. Grayson was with it today. He was ready. Grayson came with his hair up under this hair. His hair is braided. It's in cornrows up, and he came ready to do the thing. Grayson made me sit up and pay attention. He did. I was thinking it maybe that call was a coincidence, but their writers may be pulling the puppet strings again. I'm tired of them playing with us. Carlton looking like a whole grape today. You know what? Leave Carlton alone. But they was a lot of purple. I tell you, but I like it. I like it. I do like it. I tell you, Ashley is beyond messy. First Derek, now Grayson. It's beginning to look like Joey might be part of the head of this plasma ring. I don't know. Carlton creeped me out today. But then again, maybe that's why he wanted to open the clinic. So I don't know. Carlton creeped me out today. That Japan memory didn't give sweet guy remembering, it gave stalker. I still have an issue with old comforting Carlton. Oh, excuse me, being with Nicole, but that's none of my business. She did bring it up, but he had a very specific memory. Hold on, I need to sit down different. Okay. She had a very specific memory. I was hoping that Kat would walk up in Uptown and see Haley and Randy laughing and drinking champagne. I did too. Nicole said, let's vroom vroom, baby. She did. Nicole face. I would have rented the bigger go-kart since Nicole could sit in my lap while we experienced all of them twists and turns and bumpity bumps together. Raven maniac, you so bad. Nicole has truly defined walking on the wild side ever since she and Ted got divorced. Ever since she stopped spraying that Febreze up and throughout. Nicole has lost her mind. Hey, Jasmine. Nicole ain't been right since she stopped spraying the Febreze. She need to get some Febreze. One of them scents. They need to make one called Girl Sit Down somewhere. Make a scent called that. Girl Sit Down. Everybody, Miss Jim, moderators and mods, glad to be back. Well, thank you, Peggy. Me too. Y'all, was Scaly Haley really tipsy or acting like she was so she could get Beer Belly Bill to drink another tainted drink? No, because she was drinking out of that. So I think she was really drunk. Haley has, because he told her, he said, you've been drinking more lately, which is true if you think about it. There's been a lot of scenes of her drinking. And she gonna mess around and drink and get to talking too much because loose lips sink ships, and that a drunk mind speaks a sober heart. Just like her mama, Dana Leslie. Hey y'all, been a minute. It has been. Nope, not that door open to the. Wait, nope, not with that door open to all outside. Maybe Kat should join the Impaler investigation so we can get it solved. They keep trying to throw a cat off the trail. Every time Cat get ready to solve something, here comes some more mess. Yes, a blonde mullet. That's what he need. Good evening to good to hear your voice. You too, Lillian. Thank you, Lillian, for. It's funny. I knew somebody with that name in New York one time. In New York, her name, and that was her name, Lillian Foy. I only met her one time. I was there for a week and I met her during that week, but I never forgot that name. Okay. Elaine says, hey, gatekeepers. Unicorn says, oops. People are assuming Leah is Joey's sister, but this is the trick. Remember, they kept trying to hit Vernon. Hint Vernon was having an affair. Hold on one second. People are assuming Leah is Joey's sister, but this is a trick. Remember, they kept trying to hint Vernon was having an affair. I believe Vernon got a pass with my girl. I do. I still believe that. Haley is getting comfortable, so I hope she slips up soon. I do too. I think Joey's sister is the impaler and it is Leah's boss. I think that's what I think is going to happen. It's going to be a turn around the corner where we think it's Leah, but Leah we're answering to somebody else because she did say that there was people above her. Bill may not like discussing Kat's hints with her directly, but he sure will get clues after her vomiting her theories to him. And ain't nobody eavesdropping. Not one soul. The soaps drag out everything. Breadcrumb you make you forget them. Boom. Boy, they could better learn with this audience. We need a boom a lot faster. They could easily hear because Kat overheard Eva and Martin saying, "Boo, thank you." And Haley did when she had herself sitting over there eavesdropping and can on. I hope someone overheard Haley and that shared that information with the right person. That would be good. Grayson spilled all that tea, or so he thought. I hope Haley is on the way of getting found out. Hey, my Jen and Love's in the chats. Hey, Miss Gloria. Haley took the champagne bottle to the head. Yeah, girl, I hope you took a Uber over there. Because you mess around and get a DUI and get locked up for a different reason. And we don't want you locked up for nothing but what you need to be locked up for. You and Leslie. They need to be cellmates. She was throwing it back. Bill was appalled. Smitty best. Hold on one second. Let me take this picture down because if I end the live, it will end on that picture, and I don't want that. Okay, so let's go back to the comments now. Veronica, yes, that's lying. Haley was not intoxicated like she was trying to convince BB Bill. I think she was because she was drinking at the thing. She was drinking with Vanessa. She was drinking with Randy, and she's drinking now. So yeah, I think she was intoxicated because she was drinking all day. So I think that she was. Danger by careless action showing Ashley that photo on his phone. Scarlet Speaker says, get them likes up. So does Belinda Hill. Smitty better be watching his back. I feel like one of these times when he leaves from Jacobs, he's going to get snatched up and they all need to watch their back. All of them do. All of them do. Belinda Hill says, hit that like button. Rut roll, everybody in trouble. That shelf looks like she saw it sitting outside and grabbed it like, oh, I'm going to get this. Now, I would take a shelf like that, but I ain't about to put it in my living room. It's too small to be up in there. I may do something else with it, but I ain't about to do that. I think Ashley Jones' character will probably be Heather. I wanted Leah to be his sister, but I'll be happy with the other option. Yeah, we'll wait and see what's up. I'm gonna go through these pictures before we get out of here too. We're gonna do some counting together today. We ain't talking about what we count. We're just gonna count some stuff today. I'm partial to your channel. Thank you, Unicorn Jim. I'm glad of that. Yep, Grayson is getting them all hemmed up. He is. Hey y'all, welcome back. Can't wait for these constipated storylines to have movements. Maybe then Pillar will turn out to be Dougie with a new. The Pillar will turn out to be Dougie with a new face and obviously a new occupation. Now that would be soapy. Deanna called Grayson and said, "Tighten up." To me, Smitty is close to being like Inspector Clouseau from Pink Panther movies. And I'm scared someone is going to get hurt or worse. You can't be serious. Could Deanna be mixed up in this too? Oh, it'd be on purpose. Let me see what be on purpose said. If she said you can't. Deanna called Grayson and said, "Tighten up." Deanna, the daughter? And said, "Tighten what?" No. Although these young people are getting into more and more with these computers and whatnot. Jacob Dad is for ain't it though? I call him Jacob Old Fine Daddy, Elon. That's his name. That's his official name over here. Jacob Old Fine Daddy. But anyway, y'all, that's what happened today. What a time. It was a time. But tomorrow, we are going to break down that scene with Leslie and Eva that happened at the country club the day of the anniversary. Because I ain't about to let y'all skate by with what was said and what was not said. And then after that, you can have all the opinions and say what you thought it was and all that. But we're going to have a special part about just that and that alone. Okay? Okay? And you can argue about it. You know, we loves the argue. Okay? Arguing is what we do over here with love and respect and kindness. We do. Oh, we're going to do some counting before we get out here. Let's do a little counting of these pictures, okay? Linda said, don't forget your $2 tomorrow. Okay, let's do some counting. Let's count light colors first, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Same scenes, but let's go 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So this, because I want, as I go back to pull pictures, I pull them according to the scenes that have happened. So what was the number we said? 23? Is that what we said? Okay, now let's count some dark colors in scenes. 1, 2, 3. I don't even know what the answer is to this for. I'm just gonna do it just to see. So we at 3. Hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 20. And every day that I do this review, we're going to count. We're going to count colors that we like in the pictures. You know, pick the colors that we see in the pictures, lighter ones and darker colors on the walls and in the sets and everything. Because things are changing around on the gates. That's all I'm saying. But that's okay, though, because I like all the characters. I do. But all right, you guys. Tonight was honestly needed. Thank y'all for pulling up and hanging out with me, laughing and debating and just helping to bring the energy back into the room tonight. Sometimes you really do need a moment to step back away and recalibrate, which I needed, and then come back refreshed. And I appreciate you all for welcoming me back with so much love because I was just kind of burned out. A lot of work goes into this channel. I don't approach this channel with a let me just jump online kind of attitude. I approach this channel with trying to be one of the best at covering this story, trying to make sure that my stuff is entertaining, trying to, and I'm gonna say I know I'm good at what I do. I don't need anyone to tell me that I'm good at what I do. I appreciate that people appreciate what I do, but I know I'm good at what I do because if I wasn't, I wouldn't do it, right? That's just kind of the way I do things. If I can do it well, I do it. If I can't, I don't know bars in that. Okay. So I know that I'm good at what I do. So it really means a lot to me that you guys support the channel in all of the ways that you do. If it's hitting the like button, that to me says that you appreciate what's happening over here in the work that I really put in. I put in a lot of work to entertain you. And so it really means a lot to get payment back by way of recognition of a like, hitting the like button. You can hit the down like button. It doesn't matter if you don't like it. Say that by commenting, because all of these things help me to move forward with the channel. And there's so many things that are happening behind the scenes to not facilitate the growth of things on some of these apps, if you will. So what the audience does really does matter. It really does matter. So I appreciate that. And then also, anytime you guys want to show appreciation for the channel by way of sending a gift to the Cash App, just as a, hey, Miss Jen, thank you. Here's go get you a coffee, girl. Go on and put a little extra cream in it this day. I got you on that. All appreciation matters around here. So yeah. So but anyway, thanks for giving me the time to recalibrate, because I got a lot of things that's going on too. I take care of an elderly parent. I have a lot of things that I'm in the middle of doing. So, and this eats up an enormous amount of my time, but I enjoy doing it for you guys. But that doesn't mean I don't want to, some appreciation back for it either. That's not what that means. Now, I'm not a fool. I'm not a person to keep giving and giving and giving, and then there's, really no appreciation coming back for it. And we're not talking about money here. We're talking about, but they will include that. Don't get that twisted. So a super chat or super sticker sometimes, I shouldn't have to ask you to do that. That's something that you should feel moved to do sometimes, just in appreciation for the channel, because YouTube ain't doing a doggone thing. One of these days, I'm going to pull the curtain back. Thank you, Gloria. One of these days, I'm going to pull the curtain back and show y'all some stuff. I don't know if I'm really allowed to, but baby, if y'all know. Okay. But see, now, let me tell you what else they do now. They transcribe every single word that you say when you do a video, and all of that is analyzed. So I'm dumb, some things, and even still, computers are hard enough to read. They're smart enough to read between the lines of what they think you may be saying. I just hope that they will not misconstrue it and get it wrong. Dig me? But anyway, Gloria, thank you very much for that super sticker. I appreciate you for that. So I try to keep you all on the side of understanding how things work over here. Gloria just gave a super sticker. I'm going to give you an example of what I mean. Gloria gave a super sticker because I want you guys to have a good time and enjoy what happens over here. I would always play the money song, which is really an affirmation song. Money keeps coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. But every time I play that song, they charge me for it. And then they take probably half of what comes in these super stickers on top of that. So that's the reason why it matters, because I'm trying to give to you, and it limits me to be able to give to you, because if I want to do something like we're going to play the money song anyway, Gloria, then that's what's going to happen. But that's what we're going to end out on, is on the money song. Here we go.
Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me. Money is coming to me. Money keeps coming to me.
All right, so thank you very much. So if you appreciate the channel, keep showing this. Keep proving that you appreciate the channel. Show me that you appreciate the channel. Comment, share, subscribe. Do all of those things. Stop shacking up with me. Go on and make it official. You know you want to go together. You know you love me, and I love y'all too, all right? And baby, if tonight was any indication of tomorrow night, Friday night fish fry, it's going to be absolutely out of control. So make sure y'all are ready, because we are aiming to unlock this panel tomorrow night. And with all these storylines swirling around right now, I already know the argument is about to be on another level. I'm going to make sure of it anyway, because we about to argue about Leslie and Eva, baby. Y'all must well come ready. And please remember, when we argue over here, we do it in fun. We debate, we challenge each other, we defend our favorites. But at the end of the day, we are still a community. These are fictional characters, and we're here to have a good time together, gossiping about all of them. Thank you again to everybody who comes through to the live, everybody watching from the bushes, everybody in the replay gang, the moderators, the members, and everybody who supports the channel in any and every way. I thank you. And I do hope that you are having yourself a good day. And if not, remember there is still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? And I'll see y'all tomorrow night, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.